Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Today, we were starting a huge journey into one of my favorite games of all time, Phantom Forces. Yeah, well, I know this is not the greatest choice of words on this game currently, but it is one of my favorite games, and I've spent a lot of time in this. So I came back into the game after 2 years after I hit 100,000 kills. I basically quit the game on December 25th, 2022. And I've put myself a challenge now that I'm back into the game to get 1,000 kills in every gun in the game. It's a very difficult task, but I think I will achieve it. Today, we're gonna go over the assault rifle category and the guns that I have achieved the 1,000 kills with. Also, just a quick disclaimer before the kill review for the guns, I guess, starts. I am not the type of guy that is the best player in the game. I am not Spirals. I don't even know who. I'm just a normal guy that just plays the game. So if you came here to watch crazy clips, feeds, and everything, trust me, there are better options and better creators out there who are both great at the game and can help you become better. Sadly, not one of those guys. I used to be back in the day, but recently I've been back for like a week, and I've almost broke my laptop in half with the shit that I'm seeing in this game. So this is your quick disclaimer before the actual video starts. Thank you again if you stay and watch it, and yeah. So starting off our journey, we're starting with one of my most beloved guns back in the day, and recently now a gun that I use quite often. It is the AK-12. I currently have, if I remember correctly, 1,045 kills with it. I'm pretty sure I have much more in my older account, which I sadly have lost access to. And yeah, I think I have around maybe 2,000 kills with that gun on that account, but yeah, it's a very, very solid gun, and I think everybody is close to that number. Moving on to the next gun, we have the AN-94, which is the main reason this series started, because I got this to 1,000 kills the day that I came back into Phantom Forces around a week ago. I have exactly 1,000 kills to it, and I haven't used it. I used it basically now to get some more clips. I've also come to the conclusion that this gun is semi-unusable without the 7x62 conversion, which I will put up the ranges and the damage factors up in the screen around now. I think it is a very interesting gun to say the least. I feel like back in the day with the hyper burst and the macro you could do with this gun, it was just broken. I don't use macros anymore, first of all because I just don't remember how to use them. I only used the macros back in the day for another gun that will be mentioned in this list. I think many of you know what the gun will be. But yeah, the A94, it's a very early unlock for the new players that will watch this video. I heavily recommend to use this, especially now that it actually has a default automatic mode. This used to be just burst if I remember correctly. Or actually no, it wasn't just burst. It was a setting you need to press V to change the fire mode, and it was really annoying back in the day to just repeatedly do that. So that's why many people refrain from using that gun despite it being really good, especially with a 2-round burst. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the A94. Nothing much. Yet again, another solid gun. Highly recommend you use it if you have the money to buy the 7x62 conversion. Moving on to my most used gun in the game and my favorite gun of all time in Phantom Forces, we have the Integral Suppressed Beast. that's named the Ayers Val. Oh my god, this gun back in 2019 to 2021, I didn't use a single gun apart from like maybe snipers for like long range maps. I didn't use a single automatic gun apart from this for a year straight. I have more than 3.3k kills in this gun. I know it sounds not a lot, but you have to keep in mind that I did take breaks in between me using this gun, and I just don't really know what else to say. They have nerfed this gun to the brim, and it's still one of the best assault rifles you can get if you buy the extended magazine, which I think it's very, very important because this gun has like over 1,000 fire rate. And if you don't have the 30 round mag, trust me, those 10 extra bullets will do immense work on helping you improve the quality of gameplay using this gun. The 20 round mag just depletes so quickly. I think the extra second it takes to reload the 30 round mag will just benefit you. I just don't think it's worth using without the 30 round mag. So yeah, it is by far one of my favorite guns in this game. Stylus, please improve the minimum damage or the ranges a bit more, and you genuinely will win me back, and I will get this gun to 5,000 kills one day. One day I will get this gun to 5,000 kills, and I promise you that. Moving on to the Olga one, which is surprisingly the most boring gun on this list. I know this might offend some people, but I think it might be genuinely the most boring assault rifle in the category. But that does not mean it's bad. It has probably the least recoil in the game. I mean, that's kind of hard to say with the huge amount of no recoil weapons that have been added to the game in the last couple of years, especially since I've been gone apparently like half of the guns are basically no recoil now with the attachment balances and differences they made to the game. But I genuinely don't think that this gun is above average. I think it shines in long range battles despite its drop off in damage. In range, I think that's where it low-key shines because it doesn't really have high fire rate like the AUG H-Bar, for example. It doesn't have the smoothness of the AUG A2, which is like my favorite AUG from the assault rifle category. And I just feel like the conversion, which turns into a submachine gun, it's just the AUG A1 Power, I think it's called. Um, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's much more fun to use. It's more usable. I think it's like the extra fire rate that it provides. It's what's missing from this gun. And I genuinely think that you should rock the conversion. Again, if you can buy it, I have it unlocked because I don't know if I've bought it or just unlocked it. So yeah, that's just about it for the AUG A1. Don't have really much to say. This is, again, early unlock. You should use this up until you unlock the next couple of guns in this list. Another blast from the past, which just screams 2020 Phantom Forces, is the M16A4. Again, the Hyperburst era is long gone. They have fucked over the bursts in the last like 2 years. I mean, they were fucked in 2022. I think they were fucked still. I couldn't really get any clips of the M16A4. I'm sorry, I just couldn't use this gun. I tried recording after I recorded all the guns. I like at the same time, I'm sorry, I just couldn't use this gun. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna sound biased. I probably need to give this gun more time. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about the M16A4. This is not 2020. FPS Creations died with this gun. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. Another gun which just screams of a certain content creator is a G36. We all make the connection with God status whenever we see this gun, especially those who experienced his uprising as a content creator in Phantom Forces. It's a shame to see him go, but you know, he has to live his life. Nobody has to stay in Lego Call of Duty content creation. I think it was time for him to step away, and he has a lovely life. I hope he is well. Hope he is fine. I hope he sees this video once. I hope you're good, mate, if you see this. Anyway, I am baffled to see how good this gun still is. And the fact that nobody uses this, I've been playing for like the last week almost daily. And no, I haven't seen a single soul use this apart from like the random rank 37, which rocks the Mars and the yellow laser for some reason. And I think there was a guy that also used tracerless on the G36. I don't know if that's good or not. But the G36, another gun which I think I have the exactly 1,000 kills with. It's very good. It also has a conversion which I will get 1,000 kills on that conversion. I forgot to mention that all conversions that change the name of the gun will actually also get 1,000 kills with, even if it's like a barrel, an extra attachment, or an ammo conversion. I think it has a blackout conversion, which the G36K has, which, if I remember correctly, is also really good. The G36 is a very good gun. You should use it, and it's honestly better than 90% of the other options in this category. That's what I have to say. I think it's better than the M16A3. It's just that it has less fire rate, but it just has better damage overall. And I think you should just use this a lot. It's genuinely insane to see this gun still go this hard. And yeah, I think it's a great choice for the middle to low ranked players who have access to this gun. And even the high ranked players, I was really glad to see how good this gun was. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the G36, and we will see this gun when the conversion hits 1,000 kills. So yeah. Moving on to the probably one of the most glazed guns of all time in this game, being the M16A3. Now, I don't know if I actually like this gun or not. I mean, I don't really remember anything. I don't remember using it. Despite its good statistics, good fire rate, semi decent damage, I feel like there are better alternatives to use than the M16A3, but I do agree that back in its day, or on its day, this gun is top tier, and I feel like it is probably in the top 10 most used guns of all time in Phantom Forces. I'm pretty sure I have around 1.8k kills. I think while recording this, I hit 1.8k kills, which is quite a lot. I didn't really think I have that many. So yeah, I feel like the M16A3 can shine in a lot of areas, and yeah, and it's really visible why it's such a high pick for all the ranks across the board, from like rank 30s to rank 300s. It's a very it's like a very high pick. Another old powerhouse in the assault rifle category, we hit our second gun of the AK family. We're actually talking about the AK-47. Now, the AK-47 used to be it was one of the guns that I really used before leaving the game. For those that remember the AK-47 hollow point uh, era, it was probably one of the most broken guns in the game. I think it used to two tap everywhere with hollow point. It had like 50 or like close to 60 damage if I remember correctly. My memory is probably wrong, but I think that was the peak of the AK-47. I feel like it was always outshined by the AKM. It just had the hype around it being the AK-47. It's a very popular gun in the world, so people will use it, but yet again, there are so many AKs in this game that genuinely, I think the AK-47 is probably like the second to last pick with how they've changed the AK family in the recent updates. But no matter that, I think it's such a great gun to use, especially yet again, it's very low ranks. We're in the low rank territory right now. And it's a very enjoyable gun. I had a lot of fun using it off camera, and yeah. Another one of the most popular guns in the game for quite a while since its addition into the Phantom Forces weapon catalog. The HK416 is still 2 years later busted. Insane fire rate, insane damage, recoil is very manageable, and it's very fun gun to use to this day. I don't really have anything much to say about this gun. It's still a great pick to run and gun, long range, tap firing. You can just full auto it once you learn the recoil. Such a good gun. I hope they may add something similar to the HK416 because it's such a fun gun to use. Our second to last gun of the day is the TAR 21, also known as the best sounding gun in the game. Till this day, I feel like the only thing that comes close to it is the MP7 with the Loudner. I didn't really have time using this weapon, which I will make up for it because there are conversions for this gun which I will get 1,000 kills with. So we will see this gun uh, pretty soon, I'm assuming. So yeah, I don't really have anything much to say because I didn't really use it for a long time. I can't really form an opinion about it, but from what I remember, I had a really good time using this gun in the past. The final gun of today is the C7A2, which in my opinion is one of the best assault rifles still in this game. We generally had a great option of guns today to talk about. And the C7A2 I think is might be my second favorite before the AS Val. I feel like I haven't really left the game because most of the guns that I used to be the meta still are to this day, with a few exceptions, of course, because the meta always changes with every update, every little tweak. The meta changes really, really, really fast. I feel like the C7A2 is one of the guns that never changed, and no matter what you threw on this gun, from like ammo types to barrels to conversions, it just stayed as good or even better than it was. This is one of the most balanced guns in the game right now. Low recoil, decent damage. You can put in the carbine barrel to get the extra torso multiplier, which is still really, really useful. And I think that the C7A2 should be the top pick if you want to run and gun in, for example, warehouse, metro, or even the map that's in the video, which I really don't know what the name is because it's probably like the first time I've ever played it. I didn't really enjoy it, it was pretty mediocre, but it is what it is. So that's about it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 subs by the end of the year. That's capable. I don't know if that's capable. We got like a month left. Make sure to let me know what kind of category for the next weapon you want, because there are options in the snipers, in the LMGs, in the carbines, and I don't think I have a DMR that's 1,000 kills, sadly. We can do probably secondaries, so I can just sum up if there are any secondaries with 1,000 kills, I will put them on the same category. Just let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.